All right, we are going to open up some packs of Gatecrash. I got 24 packs of Gatecrash. It's one of my favorite sets ever. Hoping to pull some cool stuff for some commander decks, really, that I really want. Prime Speaker Zagana right here would be great. More for Jared than for me. But I would love to get a Lazov Dimir Mastermind. I used to have a Lazov deck I loved, but I essentially gave it away, and that was a horrible decision. So I want to fix that by hopefully getting another one.
Redeem yourself here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of decent lands in here too.
There's some great.
So,
Yeah, the shock lands are in Gatecrash, and so hoping to pull some shock lands, get some good stuff. So let's begin. So Blood Rush was such a cool mechanic with Gatecrash, so try to go through pretty quick. I'm only going to pause on cards that I really want to look at. That's cool artwork for Prophetic Prism. I don't remember that one. So Dimir Charm is a great card. So here's our uncommons. Dimir Charm's good. Gridlock, tap X target non-land permanents. I guess it's an instant, so it's kind of good. Fortress Cyclops. Okay. Illusionist Bracers. This card is sweet. So, equipment, whenever an ability of an equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, copy that ability. You can choose new targets for it. So, you can do some crazy stuff with this. So, I really like that one. And, ooh, foil. It's a shiny.
shiny.
Boros shiny. So, we like shinies. Cool. So there's one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Grizzly Spectacle. It's one of my favorite removal cards from the set. Kind of nasty artwork, but I enjoy it. Purge the Profane. Beast. Cruel Guildgate. Dennison. Here we go. So, Coerced Confession. Good one. Getting some decent Dimir stuff. Rapid Hybridization. I'm sure Jared wants that one.
Yes.
So.
Yep, that's one of the cards that I want.
Yep. And then we got, ooh, Simic Manipulator. He's going to want that one. And he's going to want.
Barely bought it. So.
Oh, there you go. Simic Manipulator is fantastic. Evolve. It's a 0/1. And if you load it full of 1/1 counters and then remove the counters to just steal people's crap, and it's fantastic. So don't spend your money, Jared.
Had I known we were opening Gatecrash, I may not have.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
I don't blame you.
You should. Madcap Skills, one of the best commons from any set in a long time. This thing. 2 mana to give something +3/+0 and menace is pretty nasty in limited. So Death's Approach is great. Balustrade Supply, here we go. Boros Key Rune, Tower Defense, Cinder Elemental. Ooh, Obsidian Ghost Council, fantastic. So it's a 5/5 for 5. Enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. And at the beginning of your end step, you can exile it and return it to the battlefield. At the beginning of your next upkeep, it gains haste. So you can just make it always on the battlefield during your own turn, and it's gonna do a Sorin's Thirst ability basically at the beginning of every single turn. These guys are fantastic, so I'm super pumped about that. I'm gonna make a commander deck with him 100%. So good stuff. Here we go. Ooh, Shamble Shark. Do you want that? Shamble Shark. Flash Evolve. It's a fish crab. Who doesn't want fish crabs? Call of the Nightwing for a 1/1 flying horror. You can cipher it onto somebody though, so that's a pretty good card. Voidwalk, another cipher card, really good. Cartel Aristocrat. Oh, I see a shiny. Gyre Sage. Man, best part of this is that Jared just spent a bunch of money buying these cards. This one, Simic Manipulator.
I'm building a Varel deck.
Yeah, Varel. Oh, Foil Stomping Ground. This is holding money. This is just money.
I like money.
I like money. This is probably Foil Stomping Ground's got to be $15-$20.
Yeah,
somewhere in there. That's
Stomping Ground's probably $10. So Foil's gonna be.
Oh, I'm not even sad, guys.
Not sad.
Cloudfin Raptor. Cloudfin Raptor might not be a horrible card for what you want to do.
Yeah, it's one of the recommended cards in EDA Trek.
Yeah. So he's got a 1/1 counter deck he's putting together that's gonna be pretty nasty. But okay, so here we go. We got Arrows of Justice. Righteous Charge. Creatures you control get +2/+2 till end of turn. Smog Elemental. Okay. Breeding Pool. Man.
Another $10 card.
Let's just keep on getting that cash. Gatecrash, guys.
Dang.
Gatecrash. You know what's nuts is this set is fairly cheap to buy booster boxes of. But there's all of this value in these packs. I don't get how people can so lightly pass over it. So you can get these. We bought this one for like $88, I think. This box.
Between $85 and $90.
It was not expensive, and it is more than paid us back on the cards we've pulled from it. And another time we opened some packs from it. So when this enters the battlefield, you get a 4/4 flying angel. I guess that's something, you know. Boros Elite. Okay, it is what it is. Whispering Madness. You can cipher that on. Each player discards his or her hand and draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards. Okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. Whatever. Leyline Phantom. It's a terrible common. Somebody should just build a deck out of just straight trash cards like this one. Ooh, give my 1/4 defender death touch if I kill one of my own creatures. This one's money, guys. That's gold. That's a trash card. Here we go. Viscopa Guildmage. Whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. That's similar to the Sanguine Bond.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you this card could get some seriously good play if I really want to build a deck around Obsidian, so I think it'll do great. Simic Flux Mage has Evolve, and you can just move counters from it to another target creature. But you can only move one at a time? What is this? It's a crappy card. Spark Trooper. Spark Trooper is gonna get you one shot in. Trample Lifelink Haste for 6/1 body. But that's a card. Dutiful Thrall. Okay. Come on, where's the cards that matter? Here we go. Gruul Keyrune. Ordrune Veteran. Gateway Shade I actually like. This is a fun card. So 1/1 that you can make grow for 1 black. And you can build it up if you have gates, so it can do some cool stuff. Gruul Rage Beast. Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can make it fight target creature an opponent controls. So if you have a lot of big stuff, it can do some serious work. But okay, here we go. Get to the stuff that matters. Nimbus Swimmer. Nimbus Swimmer's fine. Mental Vapors. The Cypher cards are pretty fun. I like Cypher. Orzhov Keyrune, you know, it's whatever. Wrecking Ogre. Wrecking Ogre has 3/3 double strike, and you can Blood Rush it to give something else 3/3 and double strike. So, you know, I remember winning a game in sealed from this when this set first came out, and so it's fine. It's good. I'm not sad that we got it, but it's not going to get us any cash or be played in any of the decks that we're putting together. So, okay, here we go. Gift of Orzhova. Enchant something, give it +1/+1 flying and lifelink for 3 mana. That's not bad at all. It's a pretty decent return. Another rapid hybridization. Simic Keyrune turns into a 2/3 crab with hexproof. It's not horrible. What's this? Clan Defiance. Clan Defiance. Choose one or more. It can deal X damage to target creature with flying, X damage to target creature without flying, or X damage to target player. So you can choose one or more. So if they have a creature with flying, one without flying, and a face, you can hit all 3. So that's fantastic. I don't see... You should probably get that one for your... Your dinosaur commander deck. Gishath would be fun. Ooh, shiny Prophetic Prism.
If,
I like shinies.
If you had that as a signature spell in a...
That'd be so stupid.
Oathbreaker deck.
Yeah, Oathbreaker, Clan Defiance. You just ramp up really bad and then
just punch people in the face repeatedly. I'm gonna kill one of your flyers on the ground and you.
And you. One turn. Here we go. Boros Charm's not bad. Whoop. Someone's car alarm went off outside. Hindervines, you need this one. Hindervines. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt this turn by creatures with no 1/1 counters on them. In his deck, he's going to have all 1/1 counters. So, essentially, it's don't get hurt, but kill everyone else. That's pretty fun. Mind Eye Drake. Whenever it dies, you can make somebody put 5 cards from the library to their graveyard. That's fine. No one's mad about that. Frontline Medic. Frontline Medic, I guess, is fine. It's a thing. But whatever. Slaughterhorn. Okay, Sunhome Guildmage. The Boros Guildmage. It's a token creator, so that's usable. Serene Remembrance. Shuffle it and up to 3 target cards from a single graveyard into their owner's library. Huh. Miming Slime. And just make an XX ooze token that is as big as the biggest creature you control. Okay. Ogre Slumlord. It's a handsome devil. It's a 3/3 for 5. Whenever a non-token creature dies, you can put a 1/1 rat onto the battlefield, and rats have death touch. Makes me want to build a deck with this guy and Relentless Rats. Kind of fun, but I don't know. Oh. Here we go. Cards. Smite. Smite is a staple, I feel like, in any white decks you build, so I like Smite a lot. Martial Glory. Murder Investigation. 2 mana enchantment. You enchant a creature you control. When it dies, you get X11 soldiers, where X is its power. So if you put this on something huge, you get a bunch of soldiers when it dies. So, Dusk Mantle Guild Mage. There's an awesome infinite combo with this guy and Mind Crank. That essentially it mills and kills. It does both simultaneously, and so it's pretty wonderful. It's hard to trigger it, but once you trigger it, it's money. So put that in the wrong one. Hold the Gates, which is whatever. Fathom Mage. Another card Jared bought, I bet.
No, I didn't buy that one. I had it.
Oh, you already had this one? Okay, good. I don't feel as bad then. Okay, so.
I think we got it the last time we played with Gatecrash.
There's a good chance. Here we go. Agoraphobia. Enchanted creature gets -5, -0. And you can pay 3 to bump the card to its owner's hand, whatever. Alpha Authority. You give a creature hexproof, and it can't be blocked by more than one creature. You might want to look into using this one for your dinosaur deck.
Mm-hmm.
Given something hexproof and it can't be double blocked.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Incursion Specialist. When you cast your second spell each turn, it gets +2/+0 and becomes unblockable for the turn. Okay. Thespian Stage. I was hoping to pull this one. Thespian Stage. Okay, read it carefully. It taps for colorless. Or you can pay 2 and tap it, and it becomes a copy of a target land and gains this ability. So you can have it clone your Stomping Ground, or you can have it clone whatever, and it'll remain that until you change it again. So Thespian Stage is pretty versatile, pretty cool land. It's a good one to have in a commander deck. So Thespian Stage is good. It's one that I wanted. Massive Raid. Okay, Massive Raid, it doesn't seem that great. It's an instant that deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of creatures you control. That doesn't at first glance seem awesome, but we have a friend who has a Goblin Krenko deck, and he'll make 100 goblins in the course of just a couple turns. And so this essentially says win the game. So not bad. Hydroform, another Grizzly Spectacle. Holy Mantle is one of my absolute favorite enchantments. Enchant creature, it gets +2/+2 and has protection from creatures, so it becomes unblockable and invulnerable to creatures, including abilities that creatures have. So I love this enchantment. Gruul Charm's good. Smog Elemental, a second breeding pool.
We'll take it.
Guys, there's a lot of breeding going on
In this pool.
in all these pools here. I mean, if you're into pools, we got some places for you, you know. Viscopa Confessor has Extort and does stuff. Pay any amount of life. Target opponent reveals that many cards from his or her hand. You can exile one of them. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but whatever. Fire Fist Striker. No thanks. This card. Bane Alley Broker. I guess. I don't know. High Priest of Penance. Whenever he is dealt damage, you can destroy a target non-land permanent. So whenever he is dealt damage, whenever he gets hit. So that's a fun card to just swing. He essentially is an unblockable because people don't want to block him and then lose their best permanent. So not bad. Merfolk of the Depths. Okay, Dying Wish. You enchant a creature you control. When it dies, target player loses X life and you gain X life, where X is its power. Yeah. Urban Evolution. This is a great card. Draw 3 cards. You can play an additional land this turn. So. Oh, baby. Guys, this makes me so happy. Ooh, and a foil island. The foil island is almost as good as the Gideon. Just kidding. Guys, Gideon, just pay close attention to his abilities. Put a loyalty counter on him for each target creature, or for each creature target opponent controls. So, if I'm playing that Krenko friend that we were just mentioning, do his +1, and he's like a 100 loyalty counter Gideon. He can still be a indestructible human soldier, and his power and toughness are equal to the number of loyalty counters on him. That becomes stupid really fast. Oh, and his -15 is exile all other permanents. So he just takes a big fat dump on your day. This is maybe one of my favorite Gideons. I'm really happy we got that. I'm not even sad about how these packs are turning out. This is really good. We got Gideon. We got 2 breeding pools.
Foil stomping ground.
Holy crud. 1,000 Lashes is a great enchantment. So, you lock up a creature. It can't attack, block, or activate its abilities. And that creature's controller loses a life at the beginning of the upkeep. So, Etherize, return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. I don't know if you know how much of a jerk move this card is, but I have said bad words because of this card before. You attack into somebody with 50 tokens, and they're like, "Oh, Etherize," and then
even our friend that has the Krenko deck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna swing at you with 100 goblins. I'm gonna return all of those tokens
to nowhere because they just don't exist anymore. Because that's what we do to our friends. Orzhov Charm. Okay, all the charms are great. So Gruul Charm, Orzhov Charm, Dimir Charm, Stolen Identity. Really good card. I love if you play it for its normal, just 6, for it to trigger once, it's meh. But if you cipher it onto something that's unblockable, you won't regret it. So just makes copies of the creature. It's really nice. So this is turning out really good. I'm super pumped. Zamet Guildmage. Pretty sure we already had this one, but it's really good Guildmage. Another Mental Vapors. Wasteland Viper. So 1/2 Death Touch for 1, or you can Blood Rush it onto something to give it +1/+2 in Death Touch. Awesome. Awesome card. I like that one. Blind Obedience. Ooh, foil Miming Slime. I love shinies. Blind Obedience. It has Extort, and artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. So you get this in a deck with like Talia and that stupid pterodactyl from oh my goodness, I'm forgetting everything right now. What's the dumb pterodactyl that does the exact same thing, makes creatures enter the battlefield tapped?
Oh, Heliopterus?
Something. Not that one. It's from the same set though as that. I'll remember it, or if you remember it, put it in the comments, guys, because I feel stupid not remembering it. That's not a good card. Okay, True Fire Paladin. 2/2 Vigilance. You can give +2/+0, and you can give it First Strike. I guess that's a thing. Experiment 1. Is that one that you wanted? So 1/1 Evolve for 1. You can remove 2 counters from it to regenerate it.
I'll take it.
And another Gyre Sage. Luckily, we can sell Gyre Sage. She's worth like $3 or $4. So, We got 2 of her. So another Smite. Another Holy Mantle.
Holy mantle.
Dusk Mantle Guildmage.
Sunwing.
Kinjali Sunwing. That's the name of this stupid pterodactyl. Cryptcast. I got it.
What'd you get?
I got it. Guys, Cryptcast. Cryptcast is like a $6-7 card. Cryptcast it's a 2/2 with Extort. So whenever you cast a spell, you can pay a white or black. If you do, each opponent loses a life and you gain that much life. That alone is a good card. But then it makes every swamp you tap for mana, tap for 2 mana. This card is bonkers. Okay? It's a great card. So I was really wanting this one. I'm super happy I got it. I'm really happy I didn't just spend money on it, because that would be really crappy.
That would be something that Jared does.
That'd be a Jared move. I'm just happy I didn't spend money on that. Dinrova Horror. It's a good card. I think I have one of these already. Sapphire Drake. That's one you want. Sapphire Drake. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has flying. Yeah, he'll be using that one. That's a good one. Ground Assault. Okay, that's a thing. And then Ooze Flux. Sounds like something you need medication for. Have a pretty bad Ooze Flux, Doctor. You can remove 1 or more 1/1 counters from among creatures you control and put an XX green Ooze creature token on the battlefield where X is the number of 1/1 counters removed this way. And it's something you can do over and over and over because it's an enchantment. So that one you might look into as well. It's not going to hurt what you're trying to do. What do we got here? I still got one more pack after this one, so.
Yeah, someone's like, I'm going to blow up your creature. You're going to be like, oh, well, I'll just remove all of the +1/+1, pay 2, remove all the +1/+1 counters from it. You can ooze.
Love that ooze. Okay, Gore Clan Rampager. 4/4 for 4. It's trample, or you can Blood Rush it for 2. Good card. Simic Charm. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn, or gains hexproof till end of turn, or you can return a creature to its owner's hand. Pretty sweet. A Shanktail. Shanktails are cool. Hellkite Tyrant.
Good card.
It's a great card. Hellkite Tyrant is a beast. It's a dragon, but it's a great card. So, you have 20 or more artifacts, game over. Really fun card. He has this in an artifact commander deck he has. So, we'll keep it. Ooh, shiny. Skyblinder's Staff. It can't be blocked by creatures with flying, because that matters. I guess if you put this on something with flying, but then it can still be blocked by stuff with reach. Whatever, it's shiny. That's what matters. Last one, guys. Last one. Let's see if we can get 7 foil breeding pools in this one. Holding out hope for it. Sorry, we're not going to get 7 breeding pools. A Krasis, though. That's a thing. Thrall Parasite. Oh my goodness. That guy, there's no consent in this picture. That is not good. It's a 1/1 Extort. You can pay 2 life and remove a counter from target non-land permanent. Okay, I guess. Burning Tree Emissary enters the battlefield. You get your mana back. I would want my mana back after playing a card like Burning Tree Emissary. It's a free grizzly bear. That's what she is. She's a free grizzly bear, which makes her not worth playing. And then Immortal Servitude. Man, these cards are begging me to make a black-white commander deck. Return each creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yep, that'll do. That'll be good. So guys, let's just quick review. Illusionist Bracers, really good card. Simic Manipulator, really good card. Obzadot, I'm a big fan of this card. I I know it's not worth as much as it used to be, but great card. Gyre Sage. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it, guys. Gyre Sage times 2. Look at that. Beauty. Okay, so I'm not sad about having 2 Gyre Sages. Look, oh wait, Breeding Pool. Wait for it. Oh, there it is. Times 2, doubled up on the Breeding Pool. You know, sometimes people get kind of butthurt about getting multiples of rares. But if you're mad about getting 2 breeding pools, just, we'll send you our address. You just mail them to us,
We'll take one for the team.
Yeah, we'll unhappily take your breeding pools and do good things with them, like sell them. Whispering Madness, Spark Trooper, Gruul, Rage Beast, Wrecking Ogre, Clan Defiance. This is a good one. Frontline Medic, Ogre Slumlord, Fathom Mage, Thespian Stage. I was happy about getting. Okay, High Priest of Penance. Good. Gideon, Champion of Justice. Oh man, I'm really happy about that one. Let's move him actually over to here because Gideon's legit. Stolen Identity. Rest in peace, Gideon. Blind Obedience. Crypt Ghast. I'm just gonna put that one off to the side right now because it's mine. And then Hellkite Tyrant. Immortal Servitude. Oh wait. But the highlight here.
Golden Pig.
The Golden Pig. The golden ticket. This is what Willy Wonka was wanting to give out, guys, right here. A foil stomping ground. Oh, that makes me feel so good inside. That's gonna pay back a good chunk of this box. So thank you guys for tuning in, watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Look for some of these cards. We put up all the cards that we open up for the most part, except for the ones that we want to keep for ourselves. Put them up on eBay if they're worth anything. So if you liked what you saw, go look on eBay, see if you can find some of the cards we're selling. We'll get them out to you for a good price. So thanks for watching.